Hey guys, it's Pose and welcome to a brand new series on the channel, and yes, it's about time I started this. This is my FIFA 20 Stoke City career mode. I don't say it, if you guys remember I did one in FIFA 19. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was a great series for me to do, and I really wanted to do a career mode. Now FIFA 20 is out, the career mode is actually fixed, the update is finally out where it's fixed it, so now it's my time to play it. I didn't want to play it whilst it's broken because in case it messed everything up, so now it should be all working fine. I'm just going to jump straight into career mode and get on the way with this. Right, yeah, this is me. I've made myself as close as I can into this. I've decided to go with the Nathan Jones look. Since it is a Stoke career mode, I've gone for the casual sweater, tie, jeans, you name it, the casual look, fancy spin. Whee. Right then, let's get through all the settings as well. Difficulty is going to be up to legendary. Starting straight off the bat, legendary. 6 minutes past the international job offers. Turn that off, so I'm not interested. That enabled and that enabled. Last year I made a mistake, if you guys remember, on FIFA 19, I actually put the Alex Hunter and Danny Williams on. But good thing is, they are on this one, so I can't make that mistake again. So this is the settings I'm going with. Let's get into it. So here we go then, there's a brand new season and we're starting off. We got the pre-season tournament invite, but unlike last year I'm not going to be playing it. I'm sorry for any background noise by the way, because I just moved. So I'll go for the most prize money, the most difficulty while playing in Italy against all these Italian sides. Seems like I've got more than just Italian sides in there actually, so it seems easy enough the teams in there, but hopefully we can get past them and get some extra fun. So then guys, this is the squad I'm going to be using for this career mode. Obviously, I'm going for the 5-back formation, but I'm going with Butland in goal. I know it's Butland, obviously, and he's not been performing very well in real life, but I still think he's a solid keeper. He's just been on a down path at the moment in real life, so I'm still going to choose him. Obviously, he's 78 overall, highest rated in the squad, so I'm going to pick him. Next at right back I'm going with Tom Edwards. Obviously it's the most paciest out of the ones I've got, and he's the youngest, so hopefully he grows much faster than Tommy Smith will. Got Shawcross, Danny Bath and Martin Zindiel on the centre back lines. Obviously for three centre backs you can't go wrong, I don't think, in this team, and because they aren't very pacey at all, 54, 32 and 41 pace respectively between them. We need the more defenders just to make sure it's all covered. And we've got Stephen Ward at left back. Again, he's the highest rated left back, that's why I chucked him in there. I don't like McLean at left back in real life. I'm not a fan of that, so that's why I put Stephen Ward in there. Midfield 3, I've gone for Peter Atterbo, Baudu Ndiaye and Joe Allen. Put Joe Allen up at Cam, obviously over Tom Ince and what's his face? What's his name? Before I forget it, Nick Powell, that's it. I put him over them again, highest rated. It's a very strong midfield line. And up front, I've got pace and strength with Scott Hogan and Sam Vokes up front. And Vokes also provides that heading ability too. So if I can get out wide with the squad, which would be the only downside is not playing width. But if I can get out wide, I've got Vokes with his great finishing and also great physical and heading stats. So he'll be able to win the headers for me. So this is the squad I'm going to use. Ooh, I do like this thing. I've seen some career mode videos on YouTube already, and obviously I do like this player chat system this year. Ryan Shawcross, club captain, greetings boss. On behalf of the whole team, I'd like to give you a warm welcome to Stoke City. I'm excited about the future. Really happy to join you lads. I'm really excited about what we'll achieve together. Yeah, not got up as much I don't think, but that's what I'd say. Right, next up is the sim through this pre-season tournament. Like I said, I'm not going to play any of these games at all, but I'm just going to put the second team out there. This is the second team, by the way. I'm going for the default formation, which is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but I've changed every player out from the first team, from the second team. That's the first, and there's the second. So every player is different, so that's probably what I'll be doing throughout the career mode anyway, just making sure there's two teams so no one gets upset about game time. So first off, I'm going to sim this game against Lecce, I think that's how you say it. Oh, it's sim straight away, and we get a 2-2 draw against them actually, and I think one of their right backs or defenders anyway, Fire Mosey, gets 2 goals for him, but a 2-2 draw nonetheless is a good start. Right then, I actually got 3 more messages off my players for obviously reasons that I put them on these 3 players, or 3 of them that I put on the transfer list: Bauer, Mbula and Juve. I'll try to make it a bit as realistic as I can this year, than obviously just going out and buying the big name players on pre-contracts. So one of them is Bauer, and obviously all 3 of them say the same thing. Hey boss, I'm surprised but a bit glad that you're taking steps without me having to ask. But I just can't guarantee you playtime or anything like that, but ooh, I can't guarantee you playtime. I'm just going to say it to all of them, because again, I can't guarantee you playtime. I want to start the more younger players, and quite frankly, I want to keep it as realistic as I can. Bauer, I don't know where. I think, yeah, Bauer's gone to Celtic on loan, I think. Mbula's gone to another Spanish club or Italian club, or one of the two, on loan, and Juve is just nowhere to be seen at the moment. Right, so in this next game, ooh, a bit quick and a bit late to record it, but we lost 2-1 to Cadiz. Right then, for this final game in the group stage, I'm going to be simulator again, but I'm going to put the first team out there this time. Some of the players in the squad of morale's dropping, so I want to give them a bit of playtime on this pre-season tour, and let's see what happens against Frosinone, who have 2 wins from 2 at the moment. So we do actually get a win, a 3-0 win. Tom Edwards gets a red card, which doesn't really mean anything really in terms of the pre-season tour. It's not going to be banned for a long time, but yeah, he gets banned. Okay then, so I've actually got a transfer offer for Gianelli and Bula from Fenerbahce. It's a good reasonable offer though for 8.2 million, but I'm going to see if I can squeeze a bit more money out of them. Let's say we could just delegate it to start it. About 10 mil, do you think it's a good round? And to 9. I think that's a good enough estimate for Mbula. Hopefully get about 9 million for him, because to be honest, I think that's how much he's worth. And I got another one as well. Sheffield United want to offer a bit more money, 8.6 this time, but again, I'm going to try and get a bit more money out of them as well. Alright then, I've actually got a transfer of Peter Taylor. I'm just going to straight up block that. Any offer for Etebo, I'm just going to block. I don't want to sell him this year. And we've got another game. We're way through to the next part with semi-finals of this pre-season tournament, so I'm going to use this second team against Strasbourg, because again, I'm not really too fussed about it. I'm just going to see what we're going to do and see if we can get a result against them. And we don't. Strasbourg get a 3-0 victory. Lala, Sissoko and Azru, I don't know how to say that name, managed to score for them and knock us out. Right, got a bit of prize money, £1.4 million. It's not too bad. Extra money is not something you can say no to. So, alright, we've actually got an agreement for Mbula's sale. I think it's Fenerbahce, sorry, offered £9 million. And Orlando City want to loan out Thibaut Verlinden as well. He's actually on loan at Bolton in real life, so I thought I'd send him out on loan in this career mode as well. Orlando City came after him, so I'm going to loan him there. Right then, what I've found out I need to improve this squad is to get ideally a better centre back as well as a better left back. Ideally you get some extra pace in the side, because I want to be running up the lines if I can, and Ward and Danny Bath aren't cutting it at the moment in terms of pace. Alright, we've actually got some players sold. Mbula has finally gone to Fenerbahce for £9 million. Verlinden's also been loaned out. We've also got a couple of transfer offers as well there, as you can see, for Wimmer and for Juve. Wimmer is also up for sale. Wimmer got from Leipzig. Again, I'm just going to delegate it just to get a little bit more money out of them. And let's see what we can get for Bauer and Elect Watson for 2.95 million. Again, I'm just going to delegate it and see what happens with that. And Mamdou's also got an offer as well from Independiente of £2 million or so. I'll try to delegate that. Leipzig agreed to pay £5.2 million for Wimmer. Much better offer that is to pay £5 million. So for Leipzig, Wimmer, get gone, mate. Got more players gone. Bauer, Juve, Wimmer have all sold. And I've also got a transfer offer for Baudu and DI as well, which I don't really want to sell him. You can see there, the Juve, Wimmer, everyone's all gone. So let's have a look at this offer for NDI. Let's see who wants him. SC Braga wants him for £8.2 million. Again, that's straight blocked as well. Right, this year I'm actually going to show you the training I'm actually going to do for my players. Last year I didn't really show you that really at all, I don't think. So there's the drills I've got on Tyrese Campbell doing the goal adept attacking scenarios. Atetipos we're going to defend the mini net as well. Cameron Carter because and Tom Edwards working on adept defensive scenarios, including interception, defensive awareness, slide tackling and stand tackling. And Butland is also a promising player in this career mode as well, so I'm going to simulate them. Get some good results. Peter Etebo gets an A, sometimes with a C, so not bad to start with. Right then, here's our first ever press conference.
We'll start taking questions now.
It has some chat in the background as well. First ever press conference I've ever done in this career mode. Stoke City run a form in pre-season. Left fans waiting, wanting more. How does the first pre-season impact the squad ahead of their first competitive match? Yeah, I have faith in my team. I have faith in my team's ability to go out there and do the job. I've been training them hard and they're well prepared. Does the team have what it takes to win the league this season? Well, I hope so. That's my main goal, hopefully, to win the league and go up to the Premier League again. But I said the title is a requirement. Winning the title is more than just a hope. It seems as a requirement. It is a requirement, and that's what I want. Is Bauer's replacement already at Stoke City? Do you think Edwards is fit? Is fit for the role? Ooh. It is his chance, I think. But do I gonna say that one? He has the qualities. Yeah, I go with that one. Before you get to speculate over who should replace Bauer, I believe we already have it with Edwards. That's about right. That's who I want him. I want him to grow and be a great right back here at Stoke. So that's the first press conference done and intense. Got Boss and Tom Ince wants some more play time because he didn't perform well in pre-season. I don't really want to start him for this first game against QPR, so I have to see. I say you're a key player to my plans. I think that's what I'm going to have to say, because he is. I think Tom Ince is still a good player, but I'd rather play Joe Allen ahead of him just for the overall, to be honest. So I'll probably sub him on or something to see if I can. Right then, getting some transfer business done. Let's have a look. And so I sit down. My mate's in the Skyrise. It's a great new scenery. I love this in FIFA 20. It seems so cool. And the place I'm going for is Tyrell Malacia from Feyenoord, 19-year-old left back, Dutch left back. Such a pacey player. He's got such good room to grow, and I think he's going to be a good player for the squad. I think to replace Ward as well. He's got a value of 3.2 million, so I'm going to offer 3.3, and let's just see what he says. They will pay 4.25. Okay, I'm going to see if I can knock that down a little bit more, because I don't really want to be paying that. Let's try 3.75. I think that's a bit more of a fairer offer. Come on, can we agree on that? Yeah, nice one, Feyenoord rep. Let's have the paperwork sorted out and let me approach Malacia. It's a good. Hopefully we can get a first sign of the season underway. Let's go straight in for negotiations. What is his wage? Can I find out quickly? I think it's like 3,000 or something wage. So I think we can afford it. We can offer him a lot more money. So let's go straight into this yet again. Let's see what he wants. At the restaurant, fancy. What restaurant's he at? Bloody Weatherspoons. Nah. Let's sort his wage. After I sort his wage, I've got to do this first enter squad role. Important, I think, is the best one. I don't want to put crucial because I like rotating the squad around. So important's a good one. He accepts that, which is good. He's only 19, so I don't expect him. He wants a big role. 5 years. I want 5 years. Because I think it's going to be here for a long time. So I want him to be. Oh, he wants a release clause. I don't want a release clause in the contract at all. £9 million, not a chance. I don't want a release clause. Good. Good thing he said that, because I don't want a release clause in the contract at all. Because I don't want anyone buying him for £9 million when he's going to be worth so much in the future. And knowing me, I probably forget it's there. Right, let's go wage. It's on 3.9 at the moment. So let's offer him. Let's say 5. I think it's a good. I think it's a good amount, and 100,000 signing. I think that's a good offer for him, for a young 19-year-old. 100 grand. He wants a bit more wage and a clean sheets bonus. I don't like having the clean sheets bonus, to be honest, because it just takes more money off the chunk. Remove that clean sheets bonus. I'll edit the wage. I'll bump it up to 7.5 thousand. That's what you should accept, I think. Come on, Malacia, you know we want to join Stoke without lovely trim. Just accept the offer, mate. Good lad. He's accepted it, and we've managed to got a first signing for the red and white stripes of Stoke City. Tyrell Malacia is a new left back for the club. There we are. He's got such good stats. He's very pacey. He's signed on a 5-year deal, and he's going to be a great player for this as well in the future. And as you can see, we've actually got another player on a short list. Let's just try and go for him as well. Carlon Grant, an extra striking option. We haven't got many striking options from in the squad. He's come from Huddersfield. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, we can't because he's just joined the club. Let's go find someone else then. So obviously I can't get Carlon Grant, so the other one was Jack Marriott from Derby. I was tied between the two of them, but because Grant's 3 years younger, I want to go for him, but he's literally just joined Huddersfield, so I can't actually bring him in. So Jack Marriott is the other option, another pacey option, a bit like Scott Hogan, a bit more pace up front. So yeah, let's see if I can bring Jack Marriott to the Bet365 Stadium again, and meeting Derby's rep in the Skyrise as well. Not something you do as Championship managers, I don't think, but hey, I never know. Right, Jack Marriott, he's got 3 million value, so I'm gonna offer 3 million straight up. Let's see what they say to this. 3.85. That's actually not a bad counter, but I'm a bit tight for money, so I'm gonna just knock it down a bit. 3.3. I think that's fair. Come on, you know you want it for that. Accept it. Yes, Derby's rep. It's not a Frank Lampard anymore. But Derby's rep does accept it. Let's get to the contract talks. Let's see what wages he's on at the moment. Actually, it's about 15 grand. I think I can see there. It's a good way of checking. Just doing that, going back and forth. It actually does show up a little bit for a split second, so you can actually find out what it is. Here he is. Jack Marriott is joining my office this time, not not in the restaurant. Straight, he wants an important squad role. That I'll accept it because I was going to offer him that in the first place. Let's see the contract length. I'm going to give him. I'll give him 5. Let's see what he says to 5. He wants it down to 3. Okay, I'll accept 3. I'm not going to try and go for 4 because I don't think he's accepted. I don't want a release clause. Yeah, let's go straight to wage. He's already on 15 grand at the moment. Let's go 20 grand straight up, I think. No, actually 17.5. Let's see if he accepts that straight up with no extra fees. He does as well. That's brilliant. Jack Marriott is now the second signing, and we've actually got an extra striker option as well. So welcome to the club, Jack Marriott. So then this is our new look side as well. We're going to actually just chuck in our new players. Malacia is going straight into the first team instead of Stephen Ward. And I think, where is Jack Marriott? He's there. I'm going to put him on the bench for Lee Gregory, I think, for this first game against QPR coming up. I don't want to start him over Vokes and Hogan because I think that partnership is going to work well, and I'm going to see what they can do this season. So here we are then. The first game of the Championship season is at home this year. It is against QPR, and we did lose this fixture 2-1 in real life. Actually, it's a poor start to the season, and we haven't had a good start to this season at all in real life. So let's see what we can do against QPR. Full strength team, as you can see on the screen. Malacia does make his debut. I'm looking forward to seeing how well Vokes and Hogan play up front. I reckon Hogan and Vokes up front are going to be a great partnership with the heading and strength that Vokes has and the pace of Hogan. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this new finessing shot works. So let's just get straight into this first game. Let's see if we can get a first 3 points. So here we are then, guys. We're here at the Bet365 Stadium for the first game. I'm looking forward to this one against QPR. I want to try and get revenge for the scorers in real life, and it looks so good. I feel so good walking out of this career mode with different kits, especially the one big thing for me that I like in the new FIFA. I'm going to team up for this time. There's that man Eze, the man that ruined his last season. I just walked through a defence last year. So look at their line-up as well. Jeff Cameron and Mark Pugh, both former Stoke players in the side there. The man Eze is in front as well. And Jordan Hugel, another player I know from that team. Lumley's in goal. No one else I know there really at all. Not know anyone. Cameron and Pugh there, just the only two all former Stokies. So let's see if we can just make their return to the Bet365 Stadium a miserable one as we start here. Hogan kicks us off for this new season, and let's see. Here's Kane on the right back for QPR. Changing the last year inside out there. Mark Pugh's got the ball in, plays it into Cameron. Oh, it's just gone wide. That was so close there. Both former Stokies working well. And Cameron just puts it wide past Butland. There's a good opportunity for QPR there to take the lead.
He will be furious with himself.
Right, here comes QPR forward. Hugo. He's going to pass the ball. Eze's through the middle, a danger man. He's turning the defender inside out. He's been played through Hugo. Oh, he's put the ball in. Oh, he's offside. Thank God for that, he's offside. Not for the first time this game's actually been flagged by the assistant there. But that was a good passing move, and that's how close he was. Wow, that is very close. Well, Vokes, go forward. And die, go and run at him. Go and die, run. Turn aside. Yes, and Die's find a way through. Give it to Vokes. And then Vokes has scored. He hits one into the corner. Sam Vokes has managed to put us in the lead. He gets the first goal for the season for us. The man I thought was going to be the top goal scorer this season. And if he started off by proving me right, and by grabbing us the first goal this game and for the first goal of the season. Lovely ball work ball. Bowden and Die really helped out into doing that. Such a great powerful run from Die. Found the way through to Vokes. Just slipped the ball through. And the first time finish from the Welsh striker. Gives us the lead and the edge in this game. Big powerful Sam Vokes. First goal. Stoke 1, QPR 0.
Stoke City in the lead. 3 more minutes.
Here comes Eze. Hugo. Oh, he's laid it off. Cameron. On Eze. The man I thought at the start of the game to give QPR the edge has actually done that by giving them the equaliser in this game. It was lovely work from QPR. They've been much more dominant side, I say, in this game so far. They played the ball through. Good pass. Laid it off. Cameron slips through Eze. And a soft shot really past Butland to the corner, even off the post as well. I think did it hit the post? Yeah, I think it did just slightly hit the post. And it's giving QPR, I say, the advantage back. Is in Die. There's half-time whistle. As I said before, QPR have had most of the advantage in this game. We seem to be keeping up with what they're doing, but and by taking the lead as well. But obviously they deserve to get the equaliser because they've been much more the stronger side. So we need to push on and get better at this match. Here come QPR again. Cameron on the ball. Plays for Hugo. He's shoot. Oh, referee's just flagged him offside for that. I looked on side then, and oh, what's happened here? Scott Hogan's been pulled for a yellow card. I'm not sure what for though. Was it for the little instance I had at the start of the half? I think it was. Yeah, he probably manned Eze then. Here come Malasia and NDI. Play through Vokes there. Yes, go Hogan. Oh, he skipped past him. Hogan slot it in. Yes, he's done it. Scott Hogan. He's put it in. 2-1 up now. The Irish lad on loan from Aston Villa, proving his worth and proving they've made the correct choice in starting him up front ahead of Jack Marriott, who they just brought in, and Vokes diving on in there. It was quite cool. A well worked goal then. Well, Die again with the difference maker driving forward, and Hogan's lovely touch away from the defender really helped it out, that goal there. So got around the defender there, not sure, number 37. And finessed it into that corner past Lumley in goal. And we've got the advantage back, and look at me, I'm absolutely buzzing with it. As I would be. It's a great finish there, Scott Hogan. Gets his first goal in the Championship as well. And now we get the advantage back. We're 2-1 up. Here comes QPR's corner, Mark Pugh.
Here comes the corner.
And heads that way. And Die's up there with him, playing against Kane. Can't do something. I see, run there, go. Hogan. Hogan's in here. Come on, Hogan. See if he can get that in the corner. Oh, he's done it! Scott Hogan has managed to put it in the corner with some finesse, and that's a brilliant goal to look at. Such a great placement there, right in the corner. No keeper stopping that. The breakaway really helped out. Counter-attacked very well. Defender couldn't keep up with him. And look at that finesse into that corner.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was
It turns his body really well and bends it right in that corner. No one's stopping that. And look at me. I'm like that right now. That's such a brilliant goal to see. Scott Hogan gets his second of the championship, and what a great goal that is. Such a great goal. 3-1 it is now. Right then, it's time for Tom Ince to enter the game for Joe Allen. Tom Ince obviously wanted some game time after his pre-season, so let's just see how he does in this match. I wanted to give him a little bit of a run out for Joe, and Joe's getting quite tired anyway. Edwards. Ince is in space here. Oh, he's got past one. Comes inside, gets two. Yeah, we're shooting. Oh, it's in! Tom Ince has got a goal within like the first minute or two since coming on for Joe Allen. He just gets past one player, runs past the second, and takes a shot on his favoured left foot, and it's into the corner past Lumley. He's only been on the pitch, like I say, for a few minutes, and look at that, still manages to find the net off the post as well. Nothing the keeper can do about it, and the keeper looks distraught. Tom Ince gets his first goal of the season, and he'll do it within a few touches of the ball as well. As it is going off now. About time, I think. And we went 4-1 up in the last minute. Citron, Wallace. This game's all but won. There's Mark Pugh. Let's play it back. That's it, is it? Yep, that's it. We managed to get revenge from the actual result. Stoke pick up a 4-1 win against QPR. It's a great start to the season. We should be top of the table after that resounding result. 3-goal difference. What can you say? Scott Hogan, Sam Vokes, and Tom Ince all getting on the score sheet, which is 3 points and a great way to start the season. Get in there. So then, what's up next? Oh, I got my pre-match press conference, or post-match press conference, as I say post. 4-1 win against QPR. How happy were you with the first win under your belt as Stoke City manager? Well, let's have a look what the options are. The lads to give me 100%, yeah, true, yeah. Lads to give me 100%, that's all I can ask for my players. The attitude has been first class since I've been in, and I hope they keep it going. Sticking with Ince paid off, how tough was your decision to keep him in? Obviously, I probably only subbed him on after like 70 something minutes, so yeah, what did I say? You just need to keep a rhythm going. Yep, that's about right. That's this last one. Why don't we get to see Ward play today? Oh, well, that's because of my last year was one of them as well. Competition is good, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Competition is good. And yeah, that's all I can say. Ward, obviously, my last year's obviously the new player. I wanted to give him a run out. He's a much pacier player too. So that's my first post-match press conference done. Let's quickly to training. See what the results are. Bang average. Not very great, but okay. And there we are. We are top of the table as a February Ward. Fulham managed to get like a 3-goal difference as well. They've actually added goal difference in this year, which is actually really good. So we managed to get that 3-goal difference. We've got top of the table: Cardiff, Leeds, West Brom, Birmingham, Blackburn, Middlesbrough, Preston all winning as well. And you see teams getting draws. Everyone else here lost. Nottingham Forest, QPR, Barnsley all at the bottom, but it's only one game in, so Stephen Ward, I've been pretty good form lately, and I'm feeling good. I hope we're not going to bench me for this game against Charlton. We'll see, but I want to give my last year another run out, hopefully. So I'll consider it. That's all I can say, really. His morale's gone up though, so that's alright. He's happy. Right then, here we go. The first away day of the season, the first time I get to use that lovely away kit, the kit I wear in my vlogs. And we're going with pretty much an unchanged side, but I've put, well, kind of changed. Tommy Smith's coming in for Tom Edwards. He didn't really perform very well in the last game. I'm going to start Jack Marriott as well up front, because I think he needs to make a start in this game. And I decided to bring Tom Edwards in as well, since he performed well since coming off the bench for Joe Allen in the last game. I decided to bring him into the side as well, but formation's the same, everyone else is the same, so I'm going to see who is going to make the difference in this game. Scott Hogan still on the side after he scored 2 goals, so let's just see if we can get another 3 points. Right then, here we are. We're at the Valley for this first away game of the season. It is Charlton. Jack Marriott making his debut for the first start, and it's their first away game of the season. Let's hope he is the striker that I've paid the money for. So look at the side then, Ben Amos in goal. I know who he is, Sam Field, Jonathan Lecco, Jonathan Williams as well. Both players that ring a bell. And Oz Tummer as well in Cam. And Eke up front. Let's go. 3 points is all we need. And Marriott. Play through Ince. Take a run Ince. Stop and turn. Marriott's in the middle. And Marriott's the one to tuck it home. Jack Marriott on his debut, only took him 13 minutes. Lovely run from Ince, just cuts inside, sees him run a Marriott, and he just wants to slot it in past the keeper. So easy to do, just a P-roll of a shot as well. And Amos couldn't keep it out. And Marriott gets an easy first goal of the season. I'm absolutely buzzing. And hopefully there's many more goals to come from this man. Paid good money for him from Derby. Let's just see if we can. Is Etebo? Scott Hogan and Marriott, they're linking up. I see the run. Hogan's through. He chips worked out. Scott Hogan's got another goal in the second game. Sees the run, slots it through. Just a chip over the keeper into the corner. Onto finesse. It was a proper chip shot. Just tried to dink it and it worked. Hogan got his 3rd goal of the season, and Marriott's got an assist as well as his goal. It's a dream debut for Marriott, and even better game this is for Hogan. Here's Cullen. His Tumber's open, and Charlton have a goal back. Oz Tummer, one of the players I've mentioned at the start, gets his name on the score sheet for Charlton. It's just miles open. Look at the space. And he just whacks it past Butland into the back of the net. Too easy for him at the end of the day. Needs to do better at defending and watching the run. But we're still ahead at the moment. Can't lose it now. It's 2-1. Going again. Williams is running outside, just trying to track him with Bart. That's Tummer. Ref's gonna blow here. No, he hasn't. That's lovely football. And it's a well-deserved goal for Charlton. That's well-deserved goal. They worked that superbly well there. I can't fault them for the way they took that goal. Such a lovely play to watch. Just 1-2 passes, and again. And he's in to smash it past Butland yet again for his 2nd of the game. And he puts Charlton back level just before the break. It's such a good goal. I can't fault it. Like I said. And we got a game on again. 2-2. The ref's blown up. There we go. The ref's blown for half time. We've had a good start, but Charlton deservedly come back into this game. Since we scored the 2nd goal, it's been all Charlton. We haven't created enough chances to extend the lead, and now we've got to work to get that lead back. 2-2.
So much coming up for you on EA Sports.
Ndai running down the wing here.
For Charlton Athletic.
Can I swing it in with Ndai? I am going to. Etebo's in the middle. Etebo's shot just wide of the mark. Is Ince running through into the last stages of the game. Etebo to Ince. First to Hogan. Can Hogan have a shot? Tackle too late. Saw kicks it out to his Tumor. To Taylor. There's a runner on the right. They're finding him. It's Lecco on the wing. Balls into the middle. Blocked. No, Taylor's got it. And it's Taylor has put Charlton in front. Danny Bart couldn't keep hold of the ball after the ball was given away, possession from Charlton. Look at this, Bart wins it, Taylor shugs him off the ball like it's nothing, and they get the lead in the late stages of the game. Butland beaten for a third time, and we were 2-0 ahead, now 3-2 down. We've got a long way to go. We need to... Right, substitution. Folks coming on for Hogan. We've got a corner coming in, so we need... Here's Marriott, folks. Etebo has been tackled by Sarr. Last minute of stoppage time. Got a free kick and then dives over the ball. Gonna call both second and third taker. I might just roll this off, I think. I'm not the best at free kicks, so... do I shoot or lay it off? I'm gonna lay it off. Lays it off. Ince. Gonna have a shot. Blocked. And that's full time. We suffer our first defeat of the season. It's the first away game, and it's to Charlton. A tough fixture in real life, where we also suffered a defeat, and we have here as well. We took the lead, we were 2-0 up, but at the end of the day Charlton were too good defensively after the second goal went in, and they deserved to get all 3 points in the end. I wasn't good enough to beat them. Final score: Charlton 3, Stoke 2. Press conference: Marriott has put his name on the score sheet for the first time as Stoke City player, but should make such an amazing debut. A goal and assist, I can't fault him. He can offer us more. Yeah, he can offer us more. He settled quickly and he's performing close to his best. That's a decent thing to say. I think he did well. Last has put in a great performance on his first match as a Stoke City player. Wasn't his first match though. It's his second match, oh well. What more can you ask for? He's eager to play and he's shown that today. Yeah, well, it's not his first game though, is it? It's a stupid reporter. Unfortunately for your team, Charlton Athletic managed to score the winner during the last minutes of a very tight game. Just unlucky, yeah. It was just unlucky at the end of the day. I couldn't do anything. I scored 2, but it wasn't enough to.
Thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the
wasn't enough to beat him. Then a quick training session, and Tyrese Campbell and Tom Edwards both go up in ratings as well. 66 for Campbell, 68 for Edwards. Good session. I was disappointed not to play boss during George and all that, but I thought I would have had a good game. Yeah, I've been trying something else in the last match, but keep working hard because I'm counting on you putting your best shift. Got an offer here, taps on Brentford after Tyrese Campbell. I'm not going to sell Tyrese Campbell, I don't think. He's too young, I'm not going to get too much for him, and he's got a lot of room to grow, so I'm going to block that. I don't want to sell him.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you.
Press conference here for the first game in the Carabao Cup against West Brom. Is Juice replacing already at Stoke City? Do you think Campbell can fill the gaping hole left in the squad? Tyrese Campbell, yeah. I'm not sure yet. I need to buy it. I'm not sure yet if I need to buy a replacement. Campbell will get his chance, but it's true. He's not the greatest player yet, but he will be in the future. How are you prepared for the next match? West Brom away. We are ready. We have done everything we could to ensure we're in peak for this match. Carabao Cup. I need to get a win. Do you think West Brom have any chance to go to the next round of the Carabao Cup? We won't let the fans down. No, of course not. We will do our best to show our fans we appreciate all the support. We intend to win the match. We do. I'm going to win the match.
Thank you very much for attending, and we apologise if you want.
Right, here we go then. Game against West Brom. I'm not going to play it, I don't think. I put the second team out there, and I'm just going to simulate this. I want to get the win, but it is the cup game. I wouldn't mind focusing on the season, get us promoted, but Let's just focus on the Carabao Cup in this simulation. Let's just see if we can get 3 points. And we do actually as well. We get a 3-0 victory away from home. Ward, Allen and Gregory all get on the score sheets as well. That's amazing. Shawcross gets a knock though, we need to check that out. Let's see if it wasn't anything bad. And it's just a pulled hamstring, he's out for 7 days. That's nothing bad at all. And after that, we're currently down into 12. Charlton actually 1 place behind us as well, just on the goal difference. And Preston, Middlesbrough, Sheffield Wednesday, Birmingham, Huddersfield, all our brothers as well. So let's have a look at that. Fulham, Cardiff, Leeds, and West Brom all on to 100% starts. Right, next up, Derby County, our next home game of the season, going with a full strength starting 11 side. Butland in goal, Edwards, Lindsay, who have brought into the side, Bath, Boynton, Deep Malacia, Endai, Etebo, Allen. I'm going to put in Marriott in to start. It makes a good story to put Marriott against his old club, so we need to go out there and let's see if we can get a win against the Rams like we did last season at home. Good 2-1 victory last season when we last played these. Right, then here we are again, back at the Bet365 for another game. Oh, different commentators this time.
Keep your eye out for that. And the three
let's have a look at this side then. Richard Keogh, Borsai for people I know, Kieran Dowell, Martin Waghorn, who scored within the first minute in this fixture in real life. It's a good side, and this team went to the playoff final last season and lost to Aston Villa, so we need to put a good show on. Let's go. Ball's out, here we go, Endai. Attenborough, I see the run there. Hogan's through here. Can they get past the man? They have. Hogan. It's there, 1-0. Scott Hogan. He scored yet another goal for me in this season. He's such a great player in this career mode. He's going to be great. I'm going to have to bring him in on a permanent signing if I need to. What a finish, Hogan. Broke away from defence, shoved off the defender, and slotted it in against the keeper. Carson in goal. Great finish there. Alright, it's 4th of the season. 4 goals in his first 3 games. What more can you ask for? Scott Hogan is a man on form. You gotta watch him because he's gonna get many more goals. 1-0 Stoke. There we go, Dowell. Hard balls through. Waghorn not defended it, and it's Martin Waghorn to get the equaliser for Derby. He's running up to the Stoke fans and is showing off the fact that he scored. Oh, we couldn't defend that any better. They ball through, split the defence in half, and Waghorn had all the space in the world to just hit that into the back of the net. Butland could be doing better. And again we concede. Folks isn't happy with that. When we are tied up again with 1-1, we need to try and get the lead back here. Martin Waghorn gets yet another goal to his name for the season.
So a level contest. Tebo, Allen with it.
We're working all well here. Marriott, cut out and cleared away. Bart isn't moving now. I thought he would move automatically, but he hasn't. Josephson and Waghorn waking up, and Josephson. It's a good save that is from Butland. Such a great save from Jack there. He stretched well to push to our side. Martin's Indy couldn't get past Josephson, who took the shot on, and it is a fingertip save from Jack. They got a corner.
It's a short one.
They're going to play to Josephson. And tackled him well. And we're playing it out here. Edwards over to Hogan, who's in loads of space here. Good touch to break away from defence. Hogan's in. Scott Hogan is going to get the lead back. Straight at the keeper, Hamer. Should you get the ball clear here? Derby putting pressure on, and they've done it well. It's half time, 1-1. We could be in the lead after this. After this first half, Scott Hogan's had a great chance towards the end of the half to get the lead back, but hit it straight at the keeper. No doubt he's got his goal anyway from a great breakaway. Scott Hogan, he said again, this looks familiar from the first game against QPR. Can I do it again? And I have. He's hit the post and got in this time. Scott Hogan has another goal to add to the tally, and we're back in front. 5 goals already this season for him. It did look familiar against QPR. We did the exact same thing. A bit more of a classier finish against QPR, but this one is just as nice, where he just bends it into that far corner, past the keeper, no stopping him. Such a great finish, and we're back in front. 5 goals, like I say. Let's just see if we can push on to get some more goals now, because we've got more than 35 minutes to go into the last few minutes here. Josefson, he's trying to get the ball in. Tackled from Allen. Oh, it's a free kick as well. It's a yellow card, is it? Yeah, Joe Allen's got a yellow. Quick sub suggests take him off. I'll do that naturally, just so I don't get a red. I'll have a free kick goes to the box though, which is quite dangerous, but let's see what happens. The ball's come in now. Butland can hold on to it. 2 minutes now of stoppage time. Let's just see how long I can hold on to this ball for. Right, let's boost it up now. Last minute. There's Malone. Sure, this is 3 points in the bag. And it is. Dowell's played it backwards, which means the ref's going to blow for full time, and we pick up a 2-1 win. We get a victory back at home after the defeat to Charlton. Great performance from the lads. We did very well. Scott Hogan, obviously man of the match. Up to 5 goals in his first 3 championship games. This man is going to take us places, I think, this season. Keeps performing like he does. Going to go a long way. Stoke 2, Derby 1. Perhaps a pre-match, post-match, sorry, press conference. Keep doing that, keep getting pre and post mixed up. With 2 goals to score a win, Hogan was the hero today. Any thoughts? He's just a great player. An overall great performance. There. I'm impressed with the way Hogan played today. It was a world-class performance, it really was. You managed to win a close match with a decisive goal in the second half. What do you think made the difference to the game? Scott Hogan. I'm not saying that. I think we deserved to win based on how we played. We created enough chances, and the score could have been bigger. It really could have been. Scott Hogan could have had a hat-trick in this game. It's this. Also, whenever in doubt, I did have doubts, obviously. I always do. Never play on this difficulty, but in regards to the outcome, I always trust my players to give it their all and fight until the end. They did exactly that on the day.
Thank you so much.
They did as well. A comfortable victory, 2 wins out of 3 start of the season. What more can I ask for? Quick simulation in this training. Carl Vickers goes up to a 70 rated with his training, which is great for him. So look at how the table is towards the end of this episode, then is how I'm going to end the episode. Into 7th place, actually behind Cardiff City, who actually have a game in hand on us as well. But just in 1 place, obviously below us is Charlton, who we did lose to in this episode. Leeds and Fulham have a 100% record. Middlesbrough, Swansea and West Brom also have an unbeaten record so far, as well with Cardiff. Let's have a look at the other end of the table. We find Barnsley, Wigan and Hull in the relegation zone. Derby only have 1 point as well, with Bristol, Millwall and Luton, who are down in the bottom half of the table. And that's going to be all for the episode, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you leave it a like. Let me know why you left a dislike in the comments below. If you did leave a dislike, if you're new, be sure to subscribe, because not only do we do these career mode videos, I just do my matchday vlogs as well, so be sure to check them out if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching again. I'm out. Peace.